If you live with a cat, you've probably seen them do some pretty weird things. But there actually are very specific reasons why they engage in these odd behaviors. And some of these reasons are quite surprising. So in today's video, we dive into 17 weird cat behaviors and explain the meanings behind them. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our feline-loving community. Number 17. Begging for food but not eating it. So you've probably noticed that sometimes your cat acts like it's starving and meowing for food. But when you finally serve up their favorite meal, they just sniff it and walk away. Sometimes, cats don't really want food, they want your attention. Just like a child might claim to be hungry to get a moment with a busy parent, your feline friend might be associating food time with one-on-one time. Number 16. Swiping items off surfaces. Cats are naturally curious creatures. When they tap or push objects, they're essentially exploring and learning about their environment. Just like when children touch everything around them, cats use their paws to understand more about objects they come across. Some experts have studied this behavior and think it might be a hunting instinct. In the wild, a cat would tap potential prey with its paw to see how it reacts. By swiping objects off tables, they might be replicating this behavior, seeing how objects react when pushed. Number 15. Bunny kicking with back legs. If you've ever engaged in playtime with your kitty, you've probably witnessed the fierce bunny kicking. They'll grab an object, often a toy, with their front paws, hold it close to their belly, and kick it ferociously with their back legs. This isn't just a playful move. In the wild, cats use this kicking action as a hunting technique. When they capture prey with their front paws, they'll use those back legs to kick, delivering powerful blows that can incapacitate or even kill their catch. Number 14. Randomly dashing around the house. One minute, your cat is lounging lazily on the windowsill, and the next, they're tearing around the house like they've got rockets attached to their paws. This phenomenon is not just random craziness. It's believed that these outbursts are your cat's way of releasing pent-up energy. Domestic cats don't need to hunt for food, but they still have those built-in predatory drives. Running around at breakneck speed is one way they express it. Number 13. Burying their poop. In the wild, cats are both predators and prey. By burying their waste, they hide their presence from potential predators and do not alert prey of their vicinity. It's a stealthy move to keep themselves safe and to be more effective hunters. Burying waste also has a health angle. It can help to prevent parasites from infesting the environment. By hiding their waste, cats reduce their risk of coming into contact with harmful bugs or germs. Number 12. Ignoring toys and playing with random objects. It's a scenario many cat owners know all too well. You buy a shiny new toy for your feline, but instead, they end up playing with the cardboard box or a simple paper ball. It's not always about the toy itself, but the experience it offers. Cats are natural hunters. Objects like bottle caps or crumpled paper balls mimic the unpredictability of prey. The novelty of an item also plays a role. A random object can stimulate their curiosity because it's different from their usual playthings. Instead of constantly buying new toys, rotate the ones they have. Put some toys away and bring them out later, giving your cat the feeling of having something new to play with. Number 11. Drinking from the faucet. Cats are instinctually drawn to moving water. In the wild, still water could be a breeding ground for bacteria or other harmful microbes. Flowing water is typically fresher and safer for consumption. If your cat loves faucet water and you're looking for a way to indulge them without constantly running the sink, consider investing in a cat water fountain. These devices circulate and filter water, providing a constant stream for your cat to drink from. Number 10. Scratching. Scratching isn't just about keeping their claws sharp. When cats scratch, they're also stretching their muscles, particularly the ones in their shoulders and back. Think of it like their version of a mini workout session. Cats also have scent glands located on the pads of their feet. Every time they scratch a surface, they're depositing their scent, marking their territory, and sending a clear message: this is my spot. Number 9. Rolling over when they see you. The belly is a vulnerable area for cats, so when they roll over and show it, they're essentially saying they feel safe around you. It's a big compliment in the cat world. While dogs might roll over for a belly rub, cats aren't always inviting you for one. Sometimes, it's just a display of comfort or a playful mood. In other instances, it might be a defensive posture, preparing to use all four paws if they feel threatened. Number 8. Sitting on your computer keyboard. Cats enjoy warm places. As your computer heats up, especially the keyboard area, it becomes a cozy spot for your cat to rest. Cats are also very perceptive creatures. They notice that the keyboard is something you interact with a lot. By sitting on it, they might be trying to get your attention. After all, in their eyes, they deserve the most attention, not that strange device with buttons. Number 7. Sleeping in a loaf position. When your cat tucks its paws beneath its body and settles down for a snooze, it's adopting the endearing loaf position. By tucking their paws underneath, cats retain body heat. This is especially helpful in cooler environments where maintaining a steady body temperature is essential. The loaf position also offers a sense of security. With their limbs tucked in, vulnerable areas are protected. In the wild, cats always have to be on the alert for potential threats. While our domestic buddies aren't facing predators in the living room, this instinctual posture remains. Number 6. Arching back. The primary reason cats arch their backs isn't aggression, it's a defense mechanism. Appearing bigger can deter potential threats or predators. If a cat feels threatened, it will arch its back, standing on its tiptoes and sometimes hissing. This behavior isn't just reserved for interactions with other animals. If a sudden noise or movement startles your cat, its immediate reaction might be to arch its back. It's an instinctual response designed to protect them from harm. Number 5. Vomiting. When cats groom themselves, they swallow fur, which can accumulate in their stomachs. This can't be digested, so sometimes, they'll vomit it up in the form of a hairball. Not all vomiting is about hairballs though. Sometimes, a cat might eat too quickly, especially if they're feeling competitive about food around other pets. This rapid eating can result in undigested food coming right back up. Vomiting a few times a year is quite alright for cats, but more often than that, for example once a week, is a warning sign that there might be some health issue and it's a good idea to consult with a vet. Number 4. Ignoring you. A study in Japan focused on this exact behavior. Researchers played recordings of both the cat's owner and strangers calling the cat's name. They found that while cats could distinguish between their owner's voice and a stranger's, they often chose not to respond. It's not that they don't recognize you, they just don't feel the need to always acknowledge it. Number 3. Sitting in boxes. Cats have instincts that drive them to seek sheltered enclosed spaces where they can hide from potential threats and at the same time, stalk their prey. An empty box, in the eyes of a cat, mimics these safe and sheltered spaces. Number 2. Biting you. Cats use biting as a form of communication. It's not always an aggressive act. In many cases, a bite can be a gentle reminder from your cat that they've had enough petting, or they might just be trying to get your attention. For kittens, biting is a way of exploring their environment and learning boundaries. There's also a term called love biting. This is when a cat nips you gently during a petting session or when they're feeling affectionate. It's their way of showing a mix of affection and play. But always watch out for signs. If the bite is harder or if there are hisses or growls accompanying it, it could indicate discomfort or fear. Number 1. Licking you. Licking is an early behavior learned by kittens. Mother cats lick their kittens to clean them, provide comfort, and strengthen their bond. So when an adult cat licks you, they're displaying a nurturing and bonding behavior. It's their way of showing care, as if you're part of their feline family. Cats also lick to mark their territory. They have scent glands in their cheeks, and when they lick you, they're marking you as theirs. Cats often suffer from boredom and loneliness, but our felines are not very expressive, so we might not even suspect that our kitty is silently suffering. So check out this video, where we talk about 8 signs your cat is lonely.